Yay.
All right. All right, let's go ahead and we'll kick this thing off. We'll put this, actually, before we go into presentation mode, we'll just chat for a second. So excited that you guys are here. Whoever invited you to this call is truly giving you the opportunity to hear about one of the fastest growing businesses in the industry right now. I've been blown away by the amount of momentum, growth, expansion, all the things here. And so I'm super excited that you're here, that you're checking it out. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Kelly Jimenez. I have been in network marketing for about 10 years now. I am a mom of 3, a wife, super, super busy. And I'm excited to host this call with 2 of my friends, Kim and Taryn. And we're excited to kind of share our stories and tell you more about this business opportunity and how it could fit into your life. So before we kick off, we wanted to just kind of tell you a little bit more about ourselves, how we got started in this industry, and then we will go in to share more about this business opportunity and how you can jump in and join our team. So Kim, do you want to go first?
Sure. So I'm Kim. I have been in the network marketing field now for 8 years. It's quickly becoming my longest profession. It's wild how that happened. But I got started. I was about 7 months postpartum with my second kiddo, and I was basically spending my days I don't know why, but sending a boy back to daycare was really, really hard. I could send my daughter, no problem. I don't know what that says about mom and daughter relationships. But when it came to my first boy, don't worry, God gave me 2 more. I was like, I don't know, it just was really hard. And we ended up pulling him out at 6 months, and my mom and my husband and my mother-in-law and my mom, who flew from Canada, we like tag team and basically got him to over a year before he went back. That was just, I don't know, it was the only thing that I could do that made me feel comfortable. And lo and behold, I ended up starting, I was looking to lose weight, and I ended up, finding a blog post, because that was 8 years ago and Instagram wasn't a thing, which is crazy to me. And so I, just researched the heck out of it, thinking that all network marketing were all pyramid schemes, and I didn't really understand. And I hopped right in, and I was, within, I think, about 9 months, I ended up leaving my job and having 2 more kids. And it just met me in the cracks of life. Like, who knew, we ended up moving from San Diego to LA for my husband's job. And there was no issues like with me having to like quit my job and find a new job. I was just able to soak up my kids and be his main supporter. And really that's what I prayed for. I just didn't think it would happen living in California. So it just worked out in my favor. And then about 2 months ago, actually about a year ago, I started researching other ways to make money from home, because I was a little unsatisfied with where I was. And I just felt like I'd worked so hard for a business that just was kind of not really going where I wanted to go. I really wanted to see women win. I wanted to celebrate women winning. And so I was kind of at a crossroads come December, and my husband and I just decided it was either find something different, or as we head into like this private school world, which is going to, require an income. And Shaklee literally fell in my lap. My dad actually sold Shaklee in the 70s and has been in my family for a long time. But lo and behold, who knew that you could, be here? And it's only gone. The business has only grown exponentially since the 70s. And it's only been just clear skies and rainbows since. Obviously, it has hard work and dedication and consistency, but it's just night and day from what I experienced in the past. And it just, again, met me exactly where I was. And it's just blown me away and blessed our family more than I expected it to. So that's me.
I love it. All right, Taryn, what about you? You want to introduce yourself real quick?
Hey guys, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah. My audio. Okay, good. All right. Hey, everybody. First of all, how awesome that we have so many people on tonight. I just think it's so cool. We just broke 30 guests, and I just think it's awesome. So welcome, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Taryn. I have been in network marketing for almost 10 years, which is so crazy. And I sort of found network marketing on accident. My husband had previously been in mortgages and finance. And if you know anything about years ago, the crash of basically, we got married 2006. He had his own mortgage and finance company in New York. Smack into the crash of like 2008, when just the mortgage industry and real estate industry just tanked. And it was sort of a thing where my husband was like, well, I need to majorly change careers. And he joined the military. He's in a US Coast Guard, so I'm a Coast Guard wife. And we like got thrown into military life real quick. Fast forward 2 years later, I got pregnant with my first baby. And I had always worked full time outside of the home. And once I had a baby and going against his insane military schedule, it was like, it wasn't even an option for me to really find a job outside the home because his schedule was so crazy. We lived far from family. And childcare would basically like, it didn't make sense for me to work. I would be working to pay for childcare. So I stayed home. And if you know anything about when you start out in the military, we were a one income, one car military family, and our debt sat. We barely made enough to scrape by. We were on WIC, and we were just keeping food on the table, to be completely honest. And by the time I had my second, we were really, really in a tough spot. My husband was in the service and picked up like odd jobs outside of the service too. He bartended at a veterans hall to make extra cash. We were really, really in a tight spot. And network marketing kind of fell into my lap. I found a company online, and it was sort of like this moment of seeing my husband be like, I am so tired of not being able to do anything and working so hard and like never having anything. And like our credit kept going down, our debt kept sitting, and we had nothing to spend money. We would have to save for months on end for simple things. And so I started network marketing, and it was, before it blew onto the scene, and I truly learned it as I went, and my eyes were peeled open to what an amazing opportunity it was. And within a year, I matched his salary. And a year after that, I doubled it. And it was all from my fingertips at home with my babies. And 10 years later, now I'm here, and it is literally straight flipped our lives around. We went from WIC checks and barely keeping food on the table to being Disney pass holders and building a brand new home in North Carolina. All our debt is paid off, including $40K to the IRS that we had owed. And it's all thanks to this business. And Shaklee is just, it was a perfect baby of taking care of myself, helping others take care of themselves, and making a really significant income from home. And in a way that's genuine and real and honest and so, so generous. And we can't wait to tell you more about it.
I love it. I love your story. It's just crazy. When people say, when people say that network marketing doesn't work, and then you hear stories like that, it's like, it does. It does. If you work hard, it works. Okay. I'll briefly share my story, and then we're going to get into the nitty gritty of this, because I know that's what you guys are probably anxious to hear. But like I said, I'm a mom of three. My husband played baseball professionally for 10 years, and I traveled around with my kids. And it's funny because that's when I got into network marketing, was when my husband was playing baseball, which might seem funny, but a baseball life is very, very lonely. You move, you live in live in cities where you don't know anybody. Half the time your husband's gone or at the baseball field. And I felt very, very lonely. So I got into network marketing just to give myself something to do, something to look forward to. And the really cool thing is I got to take my team and my customers with me no matter where we moved. So that was really fun for me. It was a community that I really needed when I was knee deep in, diapers and toddlers, but also traveling all over the country with my husband. I have a background in fitness. I grew up playing sports and athletics. I played volleyball in college. So being active has always been a part of my life. And I grew up in a very healthy household. My mom's actually on this call, so she'll be very proud to hear that. But we grew up in a very healthy household where I was taught at a very young age how important it is to eat healthy and take care of our bodies. So fast forward to, you know, earlier this year, I have an autoimmune, and I was having a lot of symptoms of from my autoimmune. And I thought I was doing all the right things. I was working out, I was taking, you know, healthy supplements, protein drinks, you know, working out consistently, all the things. But I started to feel like crap. And so I really started looking at the ingredients and the supplements that I was taking, really looking at the processed foods, all the stuff that I was taking. And that's how I found Shaklee. I started looking for another company that could supplement my body, give me things that maybe I don't have, that I'm not consuming. And oops, sorry. Okay. You know, give me things that I wasn't consuming that could help support my body through my autoimmune disease. So I started with Shaklee's products back in September and was blown away within a couple of weeks how much better I felt. And I loved that their products were clean, organic, tested, free of artificial sweeteners, artificial colors. All of those things were super important to me. And I started noticing that my autoimmune started to decline. Like symptoms that I was having were starting to get better. And I started to have more energy. I was sleeping through the night. I was getting stronger in my fitness as well by taking our life shakes. And so I was a believer, especially being in fitness and working out all the time, to have something that I actually noticed a big difference right away. I was hooked. And then when I started looking into the business opportunity, I was blown away by this company. And so we're really going to dive into that and kind of what this company has to offer that's different than a lot of other companies, and why this business is just so incredibly amazing. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Oh, let me go back. I'm already at the end. Hold on. All right. And then let me start presentation mode. Hold on. See if this will open if I. Hold on. I don't know why it's not. Will that work if I just do it like that? I don't know why it's not doing the.
You're fine.
Okay. All right. We'll just start like that. All right. So first thing we want to talk about is this business is designed with you in mind. So you kind of heard we all combined, the three of us have 11 kids from ages, what is it? From 12 to 3, I think.
2,
so,
Jason's 2.
12 to 2. And so we are all still knee deep in motherhood. We are busy. We are working this business in our cracks of time. And so what I love about this business is it's very simple and straightforward. You're not going to be jumping through hoops, trying to figure out placement strategies and compensation plans. It is simple and straightforward. It's flexible. You get to choose when you want to work, how you want to work. It's social. And this is one thing I absolutely love is it for all you introverts on the call, it's going to make you get out there on the skinny branches and meet people and talk to people and network, you know, through social media or off of it. And we'll give you tips and tricks on how to do that if that feels intimidating for you. And it's mobile. There's, you know, I'm sure all three of us at times are on our phones working, you know, maybe while we're in the pickup line or while we're, you know, sitting at soccer practice or whatever. Well, not Kim. Kim's the coach, so she's not working. But you know, we can work this in our cracks of time when it's convenient for us, which I absolutely love. Taryn, I think, yeah.
Yeah, you guys. Trends are huge when it comes to choosing a company. And right now, top 3 trends in the entire world is e-commerce. If companies aren't going e-commerce, they are missing a huge opportunity. Everyone is on it. Even it's so crazy that even like Nike now and all of these companies not only have online stores, but are now using ambassadors and influencers, right, to share codes and send people to their sites. The wellness industry is is estimated to be a $7 trillion industry by 2025. Like that is totally mind blowing. And especially, I feel like now after the last 3 years that we've all been through, people want to be they're taking their health and what they put in our bodies and on our bodies. We're all taking it so much more seriously. And side gigs, you guys, 60 million people are in this industry now. 45% of Americans with freedom and flexibility that want to have multiple streams of income and do it on their own time. It's funny. I just had a girl comment on being on tonight, and she was like, "Oh, people think I'm crazy because I have my lash business and then I have this business, but I'm really interested in Shaklee too." And I was like, "You're not crazy. You are smart, because additional streams of income is where it's at right now." So if you don't have a side gig, we are all here to tell you we 10/10 recommend it.
I think I wonder, we may need to update this average expenditures.
Yeah.
But here's what's wild is most family are spending $30 to $50 on cleaning supplies, $25 to $50 on beauty products. The average millennial, which I'm still in, it's funny, I always thought that we were not, but totally in, 60 months on supplements. Baby boomers is 130 on supplements. And people trying to lose weight is almost up to $300 per month on protein powder, supplements, etc. So the expenditures of a family are all going up. And what's incredible about Shaklee is we literally cover everything from your household products, from your hand soap to what you put on your face to what you put in your body. And it really just makes it easy to be a one-stop shop. And with over 100 years of patent science going into these products and being the most clinically tested company in the world, and we get to say that here, we know we're in good hands.
I can go get a takedown on. I think I could have wrote it in the third. I've been working a lot on my writing, but give me a takedown on it. How would you best describe now level? You brought the last 2 minutes of that.
If you guys can mute yourself, that would be awesome. If I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Got it. Okay. Got it. All right. So the really cool thing that I love about Shaklee is you're not going to be pigeonholed into one specific market. So we have over 300 different products, and there are products for anyone from your kids to your grandma. There are products that will help them live a healthier life in all aspects. So from our supplements, our protein drinks, our weight loss products, our athletic products, we have the most phenomenal skincare products I've ever tried in my life: shampoos, conditioners, deodorants, hand sanitizers, laundry detergent, cleaners, degreasers, hand soaps, you name it, we have it. But I will tell you, our bread and butter, the things that we're known for, are our personalized vitamins. I actually have mine. These are personalized vitamins, which are called Meology. There's over 110 million different options for this assessment that you can take, and then you get your own package with your supplements that you take. So that, combined with our Life Shake, is what we call our Ready Set Wellness Bundle. It's one of our best sellers, and it gets people results. When people have that combination, they will feel healthier and feel better. And then also our skincare. Those are our two most popular products, are supplements and our skincare, which is just wild. So,
and these are, I know you guys heard a little bit of our stories, but these are just business testimonials, and these are all women that we personally work with and know. So these are not people that we're just pulling out of the woodwork here, but you can see for Sarah that her earnings, she covers her private horn lessons for her daughters, her homeowner's insurance, her car payment, utilities, extras that come up for her kids. We have who's next? What is her name? I know Sarah. Christy is paying for boat parts and going into savings for future boat parts. And what's really cool is she lives on her boat, which I think is so neat. So it's literally paying for her home. Next, covering her wellness products, savings, unexpected bills. And the last one here, her car bonus, which is such a blessing. And you guys, I don't know if we're going to touch on car bonus, but that's one of the perks here at Shaklee, you guys. As you advance in rank, there's so many cool perks here. And one of them being, a bonus that goes towards a car payment, which is such a blessing and really cool. And she just says that she's putting her twins through college, and she's so grateful for the flexibility. As well as the income. So just some things to touch on of real people that are here with us. It's not just us seeing return and seeing a real income. It's literally everybody, and it's so neat.
Yeah. So now we're going to kind of break down our compensation plan and how you can earn money here.
Okay, so this is probably one of well, it's the best part. Let's be real. If you're here for the
It is the
business,
best part.
you either already are using Shaklee products, which I don't even think we touched on, but like every NASA mission, Olympians, it's the products, the cleaning products are in the White House. Like this company stands on a foundation that is built bar none. And I think that that's one of the coolest pieces. But the compensation plan and what they offer people who work with them is, and I've done a lot of research. Remember that year and a half a year and a half ago when I was researching, I literally looked at every comp plan. First off, most of them take like a new degree just to understand, which I think is weird. And second, most of them it doesn't quite add up. And so what I love here is if all of you started today, you would all start on the same playing field. There's no like legs that are going to, you earn less or you earn more because you ended up under this person doing this thing. Everyone's on a fair playing field. And you start out making anywhere from 10 to 40% commission. And that just goes up as your volume goes up. So you're getting paid because you deserve to get paid because you sold product, right? So if your commission is high, then your customer commission percentage is going to go higher. And this is a really cool piece. And I think we covered even further, but the new business bonus. So let's say, Sarah signs up today, and then she buys again in April, and then she buys again in May, you're going to get a 20% bonus on all of her purchases. But don't forget, you're also getting the customer commission. So this is extra. This is just on top of that. You're going to get that 20% commission for those first 3 months that everyone is with you still purchasing the product, which is just incredible. And to note, most Shaklee customers stick around for 20 years. So you should be good with those first 90 days. And then on top of that, every 3 people you help with 150 purchase or over. So for example, the thing that people love the most is the meology with the shakes and a bonus boost. So that's about $150. So for every 3 of those you sell, you're getting an additional $75 on top of the 20%, on top of wherever customer commission you're getting. And then lastly, you're getting a pop rebate, which is paid on purchases. So a lot of companies will give you credit. A lot of companies will, that's actually really all they're going to do is give you credit, like to go back into the business. This company is going to give you the money back into your wallet. And you're going to actually get up to 40%. So wherever you land in your customer commission, you're going to get back on your own purchases. And that percentage only goes up as you continue to rank up. So it's just, sky's the limit. Those are all stacking on top of one another. And the cool piece is your customer commission. Wow. Your customer commission and your new business bonus, those actually get paid out at 10% day of or next day. So if you sell something today, you're getting paid tomorrow. And then you get, another commission check with your pop rebate, with your Start Cup bonuses. Actually, it's a lie. You get your Start Cup bonus as soon as you earn it. And then everything else gets paid out on the 15th. So one of my favorite things that I hear is like, Kim, I got paid again. Why am I getting paid again? I don't even understand. Like, it's like Shaklee. And I'm like, every time think of even that person who decided, oh shoot, I really wanted to get that stress away, which is one of our top seller products. And they go in and buy that. You're getting paid on that day of. And so that's money in your bank back where you need it. And that's just huge. I won't really go into the bottom half of the commission standpoint or commission base, because I think what's most important here and the thing to point out is we pay from the beginning. We set you up to succeed in the beginning. Most compensation plans are back-ended in for those to make real money. And when you see people post like, I'm making $10,000 a month or $20,000 a month, most of it's because they've gotten to the back end of a commission comp plan versus we want you to succeed from the beginning. So we have it set up for you to succeed in the beginning, which is like the white, and then we have you to prepare to succeed in the bottom, which is kind of when you begin to add ambassadors to your team. That's when you're going to get, there's bonuses every time you rank up. There's a car bonus, which we kind of talked about once you get to a certain rank, and it's only the second rank. So it's not like you have to get to the 17th rank. And I think what's, just a little comparison in my past company, you needed maybe like 175 people. That's actually, I'm making it up, to get to like the top highest rank ever. When you say it's like probably like 175 people, I mean, it's like, it'd be like insanely high.
And all perfectly placed.
And all perfectly placed and all holding rank and all with active volume, versus you rank up here, the highest rank you could ever get would be like you need like 6 people working the business, like to fully working the business. And that's and no like wild legs and things, and like you don't get lost in it. It's just very simple. They want you to win, because when you win, you continue to succeed for them, and both parties are winning. So I could literally camp here for. So you should probably
You're so excited. I love it. You guys, can I just say, those things that Kim just went over, they are, in case you missed that, they're on top of your monthly commission check. So this isn't even including your your customer commissions, yes, but the other bonuses are completely separate. Like, it is completely mind-blowing and so amazing. And this is out of the gates. And it's just so generous. And we can go on and on about this, you guys, because we're living it. And it's like, everybody needs to know.
The white portion on the top is without signing a single person underneath you, and you can camp out. Yeah, you can camp out in that white spot for the rest of your career with Shaklee. You never, ever, ever have to grow a team underneath you, which I absolutely love. And we'll talk more about that. But then, all the green you see is when you start growing a team. But so coming in, the biggest thing you want to pay attention to is that white part, which is pretty cool.
That top half is just without recruiting a soul, you guys. That's just you and just selling our products.
Yeah. I wanted to touch a little bit on how that sales commission works. So like Kim had said, it's from 10 to 40% commission just on your customer sales. And so it's a sliding scale. So the more your business grows, the higher your commission goes, which is great because there's an incentive to sell more. You're not just stuck at a certain commission percentage for your whole entire life. If you are working and you're selling stuff, this company wants to reward you for that. And kind of what I think Kim touched on it, customers that come into Shaklee on average stay with the company for 20 years. Their products are so amazing. If you can get these products into people's hands, they're going to be hooked, which I absolutely love. And also they have a 60% retention rate. So 60% of the people that buy from you will continue to buy. And when they continue to buy from you, they will buy on an average of 20 years from you. So this is like a business that will really start to snowball. And we're going to kind of touch on this, but if you sell to 3 people a month consistently, we're going to show you how over time that income is going to grow. And then what you'll see here is as it snowballs, you're actually going to get paid more. This is a business that will actually continue to grow with you as you grow your business, which I just think is so, so cool. So we're going to kind of walk you through, like if you were going to come into this business today and you had a goal in mind, we're going to walk you through what that would look like commission wise for a brand new person coming in. So Taryn, are you breaking this part down?
Sure, I'll break this part down. So guys, we use an example with just 3 customers because when you come into this business, you're going to learn that Star Club, that's a bonus structure that's set up for you where every time you have 3 customers that spend $150 or more in a purchase, you get $75 dropped in your bank account. That's called a Star Club bonus. So we base this off of that since that's a great way. It gives you a way to know you're bringing in new people every month and also guarantees this breakdown in your pocket. So with just 3 sales at the cost of our Ready Set Wellness bundle. So this isn't even adding on more products or getting into skincare or any of the things. This is just 3 customers with our Ready Set Wellness bundle. It's $507 in sales. We'll say you hit the 15% sales commission, which is $76. You multiply that with your 20% new business bonus that you're getting and your Star Club bonus. And just from 3 customers, this is over the course of a month, you've just put $252 in your pocket, which is just like, I just think that's amazing. But then the coolest part is that then it snowballs into month 2. Now,
Before-
let's say you have.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
before you go on, I
Go
just
ahead, go
want to
ahead.
point out with the Star Club bonuses and the new business bonus, you're getting 50% commission. If you look at the sales number to what you get paid, it's 50% commission. Okay, continue.
No, you needed to say it. You needed to say it because there's so many things that are just like, what?
I know.
So guys, this is month 2. This is if those 3 customers were to stay on products, and then you got 3 more. And if you see, I don't have to go through every bit of math, but you can see how that snowballs and your total earnings in month 2 and then into month 3. Go ahead, Kelly. You can just fast. Yeah. So this is by the end of month 3. Now, this isn't in total. This is for your month. So by month 3, if those customers stay on and you continue to bring in new, you're raking in $500 for a month by the time you get to month 3. And this is really conservative, you guys. Which, I mean, I know this business looks different for everybody coming in, but we went with a really conservative, like, basic goals that we set you up with when you come in, and to put $500 in your family's pocket. So
Kim, you want to break this one down?
Yeah.
this is
And again, these are just averages. I know, Taryn and Kelly and I, we could speak volumes, and we, I don't want to go into the nitty gritty, but this is like your average if you were just to kind of consistently, kind of like what Taryn shared, helping those 3 people. But these are average earnings for director, senior director, all the way up to master coordinator. And this is per month. I know that we have been blessed to see more than this, which is phenomenal. But even if if you stayed in that white tier, so you can actually, I don't think we went over that, but you can actually hit director without actually signing any single person. This is like, you can only hit director without signing a single person. The rest of it would require more, but only up to 6, which I feel like is important. It really is amazing. So that's kind of these are kind of the numbers of averages that we see across the board.
And I think the really
Can
cool
I-
thing. Oh, I was
Oh,
gonna
go ahead, Kelly.
I think the really cool thing is that first rank, like Kim said, without adding a single person to your team, you can bring in about $1,000 a month on average. And that's really what a side hustle is, in my opinion, a business that you can grow by yourself in your cracks of time and bring in a significant income that's actually going to impact your family.
I just wanted to say that I think it's really neat. When you look at these ranks, so it's really important. Everybody keeps saying, well, what's so different here? So one of the huge things that makes us so different, you guys, is we are strictly volume based. So there's no, if you're familiar with other network marketing companies, there's no structure here. There's no legs. There's no places to put people. So when you see those average earnings, it's not some outlandish number, because if the commissions are there to hit those ranks, the commission that you're making is going to match, because so the customer sales, if the customer sales are there, your commission is going to match, because you have to have that number of sales in order to hit that rank. Does that make sense? Did I explain that right?
You did. Yeah. It's really just simple.
It's very accurate is my point. And you don't have to, if anything, we've had everybody coming in making more than that, because it's very conservative in terms of hitting like the lowest commission tiers for those ranks. So.
Yep. This is just another picture of the ranks, and this is yearly earnings by rank. And so it's pretty cool to see the possibilities here, and just the growth. And, it's been fun to also be in it, and just seeing this happen for our teams, and seeing people just really come over and win, which is pretty exciting. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about how you can get started, and how we're going to help support you guys best if you decide to join our team. So like we said, that top middle option is the way that we encourage people to get started. It's with our Ready Set Wellness bundle. Like we talked about, it gets you the personalized vitamins, our life shake, and a boost of your choice. And this is $169 plus the business fee. So to get started, it's $49.95. But this month, if you get signed up, it's actually half off. So it's only $25 to start your business, and your first 3 months are free. So basically it's $25 for the next 3-4 months for you to really get started in your business and just see what this is all about. You're not putting a huge financial burden on yourself. And if anything, you're going to get some products in your hands that are going to make you feel amazing, make you feel better. And you're going to get to try multiple products, which I think is really cool. Coming in, you're going to have a handful of products that you're trying that you can speak to, that you can share, that you can talk about your experience, because that really makes you, more effective when you're trying to grow your business. So $169 plus the $25 just to start your business, which I think is a steal of a deal. And then we have some more training that we have put together, and we're super excited to launch on March 13th. Do one of you guys want to touch on this at all, or I can keep going? You let me know.
Keep going, Kelly.
Keep going.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So we're
got
launching a 2-week new ambassador mentorship. It's going to start on the 13th. And our goal with this is to walk you from basically signing up your business to launching your business to having your first sales and hitting your first rank. So our goal is to take you from step 1 to step 14 in those 14 days, and really just help you get started. In this new ambassador mentorship, you're going to get a complete launch guide. You're going to get a social media guide for how to post on social media, how to launch your business on social media. You're going to get step-by-step guides on how to post, how to talk about things, how to set up your Instagram page if you don't have one. We're going to talk you through how to have conversations with customers, how to share the products, how to sell the products, literally everything you possibly need, we are going to give you. The cool thing is you're coming into, like we said, the fastest growing team at Shaklee, and we have the step-by-step guides at our fingertips that we use to launch our businesses, that we've helped our teams use to launch their business and have seen huge success, that we feel very confident in bringing people in with these same systems. And we know that you're going to be successful if you take these steps that we're going to give you in this new ambassador mentorship. Our goal in this is to help you succeed. And if you guys can't tell, we are extremely excited and extremely passionate about what we're doing here. And I think it's because we see the opportunity, and we've been with other businesses and we've seen other companies, and all of us are just blown away by this business structure, by the products, and by the corporate support. We didn't even talk about that. They always say you're joining the Shaklee family. And it's so true. I mean, the CEO knows us by name. They make a point of getting us involved and helping us reach our goals. And if we have a rank we want to reach, they're going to get on a one-on-one phone call with us and help us out. And you would have access to all the corporate support you could possibly need. It really is unmatched. So anyway, we could talk forever, but I want to make sure if there's anyone, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I just want to make sure if there's anyone on that has some specific questions that we can answer. We are definitely an open book and want to make sure that you are making the right move, for you and for your family. So real quick, if anyone wants to unmute or ask questions.
So Andrea, I know she's on from Canada, so she's got 2 questions here. So I'm going to address the first one, and then Kim, I may have you weigh in on her second one.
Sure.
So Andrea asks, is it best to jump into the business or start with using the products first and then see how they work for you and say 3 months later, jump in? Okay, so here's what I will say. Obviously you want to get products in your hands, know that you love them, use them, and all the things, right? But it costs you, the business fee is half off right now, and it's free for the next 3 months. And for me, when I signed up, so I am somebody who got products in my hands first, and here's what happened. I started using them and sharing about them, and all of a sudden I had an influx of people asking me about them. And I literally had to message Kelly and be like, okay, I think I need to sign up because everybody's asking me about this. So I am a firm believer that it's never the perfect time. The perfect time is always now. There's always going to be something telling you why you should wait. I say sign up. It's half off. You're not going to pay a penny for your business. You're paying basically the same as you're paying as a customer, but you have that business account for when interest starts rolling. And I think too, that it says something to put skin in the game and know, okay, I'm signing up for a business and I'm going to do this thing. I don't know if Kelly or Kim want to weigh in on that at all, but that was just my experience. And I tried to have products in my hands first, fell in love with them and started teasing about them right away because I was like, I had a lot of health issues, you guys, when I started. So I was honestly just sharing. I was not signed up as an ambassador yet. I was just sharing it like a last ditch effort to address some personal stuff I had going on. And it was working for me, and it worked for me very quickly. And so I was screaming from the rooftops about it. And in turn had people right away that were asking, and I needed to sign up. So Kim, she's asking, she wants to place her order for products and try them. She wants to know the best option for her. Because I guess the Ready Set Wellness bundle was what was featured, and I don't know that that's available to her.
So she can, you can buy Meology in Canada. It just doesn't come part of the Ready Set Wellness. They have a hard time accepting I'm Canadian too. So that's why that's why I know these things. But you can get the Meology, you just have to buy it separate. So the Ready Set Wellness that is available for Canadians comes with the Women's Vitalizer, which is a phenomenal, it's like a little strip. It comes with basically what most people end up with in their Meology, unless you have something like some really off-putting historical thing in your or health issue in your life, then you can go that way. So most of my Canadian ambassadors are getting the Meology from America because they want to try it. They're just going to wait on shipping a little bit longer, and then they end up with the Vitalizer because it's just easier. But that's my 2 cents. You can't go wrong. You're going to get the Vitalizer strip is fantastic, but I know from a selling point as a Canadian, you're going to want the Meology in your hands, so it's nice to have. Would be my
the packaging is great, and I feel like it has such a personal touch, and it's really what yeah.
And you're going to attract Americans anyway who can buy Meology. And it's obviously not a Shaklee thing for the Canadian thing. It's a government thing, just thought I should mention that. Just make sure we're clear.
And I do want you guys to know, I do have a winner for the Target card. So at the end of this, don't let me forget before we hang up. Okay. Andrea says, so I've done the quiz and it brings up a plan. Do I purchase from that, or do I have to choose something specific? So if you,
she can purchase from that.
Yeah.
You can just purchase from that. It just won't let you put the Ready Set Wellness in your cart. That's it, which really makes literally 0 sense, but it's just the way the system goes. So yeah. And I will tell you, Canadians, you actually have better shipping than Americans. I shouldn't say that. If you live on the East Coast, your shipping is super, super fast.
I think sometimes I feel like Reno is a black hole, but it also has been snowing nonstop. So, it could be that.
Could be that problem.
We live everyone keeps saying we live in a snow globe. I feel like I'm in a snow globe. It's just people keep shaking it up. All right. What other questions? Do you have any other questions about the comp plan, the business, the products, anything?
And you can obviously hit us up later if you want something offline for sure too.
Yeah, definitely reach out to the person that invited you. Let them know what questions you have, or if you want to get started. We're going to start getting people added to that new mentorship, which I'm so excited about. There's 4 of us, I think, that are all really, I think you're going to have like a combined 35 years of network marketing experience in this ambassadorship. So you're going to have a ton of support and help to get your, up and running. Okay. So I had my assistant, while we were all talking, put everyone's name in a hat, and Kate S., you have won the $50 gift card. So congratulations. I hope you love Target. Yay. I know I do. So congratulations, Kate.
Hey, Kate.
Reach out to whoever got you on this call, and I will make sure that I get your email and get that gift card coming your way. So congratulations, guys. Thank you for getting on. We really hope to see a lot of you guys on our team. Promise you will not regret it. Have a great night, and thank you guys so much for getting on. All right. Bye, guys.
Good night, guys.